Under the glare of the bright sun, a crowd's cheers echoed. A man in rattling handcuffs trembled, his hands clasped in fear. An official in a dark suit stepped forward, snapping a golden pocket watch shut. With a thunderous voice, he shouted, "Silence!" he proclaimed. The late emperor, in all his greatness, was ensnared by the devil's claws of narcotics. Therefore, it is clear that drugs are an unforgivable crime of the highest order. By imperial law, Article 47, Clause 1, any who unlawfully use drugs or distribute drugs shall be immediately sentenced to death by beheading. The condemned man, with his head locked in the guillotine, pleaded desperately, "Wait, please, just once, I beg you." His pleas were ignored. With a swift, heavy slash, the sentence was carried out. The crowd erupted in cheers, their voices crying out for death and justice. But amidst the celebration, a young woman with glasses stood frozen, her hand covering her mouth in horror. Her heart thumped in her chest. Leaving the grim scene, she overheard the murmurs of the crowd. "What a grim atmosphere! Still, it's fortunate the culprit was caught before Grand Duke Urzet's return." Another person added, "Had it been that ruthless Grand Duke, his whole family would have faced the guillotine together." As she walked, her foot landed on a discarded newspaper. The headline was about the Duke. Didn't he take the head of the King of Kalpan in a single stroke during the war? Most keep rulers alive for negotiation's sake, but he's insane. The war is over anyway. The Grand Duke's return to the capital must be near. Lost in the grim conversation, the woman stumbled, dropping her basket of green leaves. The sound drew attention. Someone in the crowd pointed and said, "Huh? Isn't that woman the famous apothecary from the next street?" Recognized, the woman quickly gathered her things and fled. As she ran, voices called after her, "Apothecary, my arm doesn't hurt at all. You're incredible. The medicine you prescribed last time worked wonders." Another voice chimed in, "My child's fever has completely broken. It's all thanks to you. We don't know what we would have done without you." She ignored their praise, her mind racing. "It's fine. As long as I can help, it'll be fine. Even if I use that, the results are guaranteed. I can do it. It's all for His Excellence." She thought to herself, "I must finish my research as quickly as possible before I'm discovered." She reached a building with a saloon sign and hurried inside. The large room was completely empty. She thought uneasily, "It's too quiet here. Has the inn ever been this empty? Did everyone go to watch the execution? Something doesn't feel right." She cautiously approached a door and tried the handle. It was locked. Taking a breath, she thought with relief, "I really do overthink. The lock is sealed tight." But as she unlocked and opened the door, she froze. A man was sitting by the sunlit window, holding a single red poppy. She whispered in shock, Your Excellence!" It was Cesare Karl, the Grand Duke of Urzet. He turned to face her, his red eyes piercing. "Eileen Elrod." Eileen stammered, How are you here? No, when did you return?" The Duke smiled faintly. "Is that all you have to say to me?" She quickly bowed her head. "Congratulations on your victory. I meant to pay respects, but I thought you'd be busy preparing for the triumphant ceremony." The Duke's voice was low and dangerous. "I hear you've done something quite adorable in my absence." Eileen forced a nervous smile. "Pardon? What do you mean?" He said one simple word. "Drugs. You've been making opium, haven't you?" His gaze hardened. "You should know the excuse of researching painkillers won't work, and you know well that manufacturing or distributing drugs in the Empire is punishable by death. You also know that I hold the right of immediate execution." The basket slipped from her hands. Eileen fell to her knees, tears streaming down her face. "Your Excellence, I only wanted to be of help to you. For the wounded soldiers, it could really be of great use. I swear. I know drugs are illegal, but—" The Duke stepped forward and gently lifted her chin. "Eileen, I wasn't trying to frighten you. Listen, Eileen." He looked at her intently. "As it happens, I'm in need of a Grand Duchess.
He slowly removed her glasses, placing them on his own face as he looked down at her. "So, Eileen, shall we marry?"